We will use your email address only for sending you newsletters. Please see our privacy notice for details of your data protection rights. Riverdale Season 4 had to end unexpectedly as the teen drama was unable to finish filming before the worldwide lockdown. This meant the series was a few episodes short, but showrunner Robert Aguirre Sacasa has already confirmed the planned episodes will start off the next season on the CW and Netflix. There will also be a time jump in Season 5 which will see what the Core 4 is up to away from Riverdale High. At the end of Season 3, it was heavily teased Jughead Jones, played by Cole Sprouse, was dead. In a flash-forward moment, Betty Cooper, Lily Reinhart, Archie Andrews, KJ Apa, and Veronica Lodge, Camila Mendes, stood around a fire in the woods in their underwear and threw Jughead's beanie hat into the flames. They then agreed to never speak about this night ever again, and many were left believing they had killed Riverdale's resident writer. Riverdale, Jughead Jones' body was found lifeless in the woods. Image, the CW. The majority of the first half of Season 4 was dedicated to finding out what really happened. At a Stonewall prep party, Jughead went into the woods with class rival Brett Weston Wallace, Sean Deppner, but he didn't come out. Betty was also taken into the woods by Stonewall prep's Donna Sweet, Sarah Desjardins, to talk about Jughead. Next thing you know, Archie and Veronica found Jughead lying on the ground with a head wound and Betty standing over his body with a bloodied rock in her hand. Later on in the series, viewers saw how the three of them rushed over to Jughead's body to see if he was still alive. Archie said Jughead wasn't breathing and so they performed CPR on him through teary eyes. Thankfully, this wasn't the end of Jughead Jones as they managed to resuscitate him. Scared whoever did it would come back to finish the job, Betty asked her FBI agent half-brother Charles Smith, Wyatt Nash, for his colleagues to take Jughead to a secret facility where he could be looked after. There were moments where the gang thought Jughead could die as he remained unconscious for a few days. However, he did eventually wake up to everyone's relief, but the real question was who tried to kill Jughead Jones? When Charles used hypnotism on Betty to make her remember what happened in the woods, she revealed Donna had blown Devil's Breath in her face, a concoction which causes short-term memory loss and makes people more susceptible to what's going on around them. So the Core 4 knew Jughead's death was caused by the Stonewall prep students, but they needed to find out why they wanted to murder him. To try and find this out, Jughead decided he needed time to put all of the pieces together, and so with help from his friends and family, he faked his own death. Jughead lived in the underground bunker for a few weeks to make the Stonewall prep students believe he was really dead. Those who knew what was really going on played out their roles, grieving for Jughead and even holding a memorial for him. This was to give Jughead time to figure out what the Stonewall prep students were up to, as well as investigate English teacher Mr. Chipping's, Sam Witwer, mysterious suicide. After carefully working everything out, in the locked room, Jughead revealed he wasn't dead at all to the Stonewall prep students and told them why they wanted to see him dead. Teacher Francis DuPont, Malcolm Stewart, had tasked the students with killing Jughead so they could win the ghostwriting contract for the Baxter Brothers books. Every previous writer was given the same task, including Mr. Chipping. He jumped out of the window out of guilt for what he had done. Jughead also revealed DuPont was also behind the murders of the Stonewall Four, a group of students who mysteriously vanished. He killed them so no one would know how he stole the Baxter Brothers book idea from Jughead's grandfather Forsyth Pendleton I, Timothy Weber. But before he could be arrested, DuPont died the same way as Mr. Chipping, by throwing himself out of the window so he wouldn't have to go to prison for his crimes.